Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of the Light phone. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as a Light phone expert. Let's get started. As you can see on the front of the packaging here, it says Light 3. And then on the side, it says a tool for a better life. The Light phone Incorporated, Brooklyn, New York. The Light phone 3. And the Light phone Incorporated, Brooklyn, New York. And also a picture of the device itself. So cool stuff. It also came with some additional things in the box, like stickers. So you can see here, your time equals their money. You've got a light sticker right here and going light. It also came with some letters, so we can go ahead and put the stickers right over here. Came with some paperwork here. I'll go ahead and read out the paperwork for us. So it lets us know that we can learn more on how to use this device at Start.the Light phone. We've got a Light account and dashboard. For iMessage users, you'll need to turn off iMessage before you switch your SIM card. Troubleshooting and support, you can also email them. Carrier compatibility and key reference links. And then you've got the e-ink no camera for the Light phone 2, but the Light phone 3 has an OLED screen with a camera. And then general tips for using the phone. So cool information there. It says they'll be sending us software and firmware updates for Light OS in the future with bug fixes and optimizations. So nice little support letter there. Let's see what else we have here. They've also got their lovely letter here. Hello, on behalf of our small and passionate team at Light, we'd like to say thank you sincerely for believing in the vision of the Light phone 3 and being one of the earliest pre-orders, helping us bring it to life. We are so happy with with how it has evolved over the past 8 months, and we hope it serves you well as a tool for a better life. We also want to point out that there are still a lot of improvements we are actively working on. We'll be rolling out regular software updates in the coming weeks and for years to come. From fingerprint ID and eSIM coming soon, to the ability to zoom on the map in an expanded music tool. We have a lot of upgrades on the way. We appreciate the feedback and ideas you've shared, and we will keep sending surveys to learn more. We look forward to continually refining the experience. This is just the beginning of the Light phone 3. We couldn't have gotten here without your support. Thank you. Much love, Light. So really nice touch there. So now that we've taken a look at all the materials, let's go ahead and dive right into the box here and see what's inside for our packaging. They've got this plastic shrink wrap on the top, so I'll go ahead and cut into that, and then I'll go ahead and peel back the plastic shrink wrap there and take it right out of the box. And then it looks like we can go ahead and lift up. They've got a little pull tab right here. You lift up and you're presented with more text. So you've got a picture of the phone itself right here on the bottom, and then in the top right here it says the Light phone 3, and then it says introducing the Light phone. A phone designed to give you the tools to flourish as the most thoughtful and intentional version of yourself. It's a better tool for life. So you can see there's a little pull tab right here at the very bottom. You can lift this up. It's a nice little card here that has a picture of the phone itself, and then on the back it's got some more starting information. Welcome to your Light phone, your new Light phone, some links to get started, introductory walkthrough, dashboard, and support. And it even comes with a SIM eject tool, which is nice and handy there to get started. And then inside the box, they've got two things. They've got this nice little case right here, and a little pull tab that we can lift up. We've got the case that the Light phone is in here. A very nice case made in Japan here with Toyo. And I'll go ahead and put this to the side here. And then you've got a braided USB-C cable, which is a nice touch, light right here. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what this braided USB-C cable looks like. This is what we will use to charge the device itself. So it just comes off like that. And this is a really nice cable. It's black, and it even has light right there on it for us. So you just plug that in to your wall or your computer, and you can charge your Light phone just like that. And that's all we have there in the box. So I'm going to keep this little pad right here. I'm going to go ahead and clean off the desk some. And then let's go ahead and set this device up for the very first time. So we'll go ahead and put the light information up here, and then we'll go ahead and open the box. So there is a little tab here. You pull it up just like that, and it says "Much Love, Light." And this is the very first time that we're opening the light phone. There's another pull tab right here. You'll pull that up, and they've got this paper wrapping around the actual phone itself. You can see the simplistic and minimalistic view that's printed, the dial pad that we'll see on our light phone. You can see the scroll wheel right here that they have on the light phone. So really cool. You can see the light team put a lot of effort in this unboxing experience, a lot of love, and I'll go ahead and take the phone out just like that. And here we have it. We've got the phone itself, and then on the back here, the light, the camera module, and more. So really cool device. Let's go ahead and put that to the side and boot it up for the very first time. So I've got the website pulled up here, and it shows us exactly what all of the buttons are. So on the lower or the upper left side here, we have the wheel. So you scroll, you've got the wheel right here, the top left. You've got the camera and sensors, you've got a speaker, a power button and fingerprint ID, volume up, menu button, volume down, two-step shutter button, loudspeaker, USB-C, and microphone. And then on the back, you've got camera, flashlight. So you've got the battery cover, the screws. We can take a look at what all that looks like. So the screws right here, the battery cover, the camera, the flashlight, and then here on the side again, we've got the wheel, and we've got the speaker itself, the USB-C on the very bottom to charge the device and transfer data. We've got the microphone on the bottom right here. That's not microphone port. And then we've got volume up, volume down, and the menu button, and then the two-step shutter button to take photos and videos. So that is the light phone. I'm gonna go ahead and power this on for the very first time. So I'm just gonna hold down here the top button, and we'll see what happens after the light logo appears. So go light, looks great. So it pops open right here, and it starts to boot up the phone for the very first time. Now, one of the new features in the Light Phone 3 is it uses a new OLED display. In previous versions, it had an e-ink display, so animations like this wouldn't have been possible on that older Light Phone 2 or Light Phone 1. So it looks like here, Go Light, it's exploding as it's creating a nice little animation for us using this brand new OLED technology that they baked right here into the Light Phone. So, just like that, we're all ready to go here. The phone is on, it's displaying the time, it's got this little button right here, the battery life in the top right, and the Bluetooth button. We just press it one time here, and it says, "Greetings, welcome to your Light phone." And then you can go ahead and press the continue button right here. And it vibrates just a little bit. Next up is an internet connection. We'll need to get a good internet connection in order to ensure a smooth setup process, a setup and software updating process. So please connect to Wi-Fi. Please connect to a Wi-Fi network to continue setting up the device. So we'll press the text at the very bottom right here that says connect to Wi-Fi, and then it says connect to Wi-Fi question mark, and then a little toggle switch right here. We'll toggle that on. It'll start scanning for wireless networks on our device. And now we found a few Wi-Fi networks. We can scroll down. We can select our Wi-Fi network. I'm going to go ahead and type the password in off camera right here, just so I can protect my privacy. But I'll type in my Wi-Fi password. I'll press join, and then it will go ahead and connect to my Wi-Fi network just like that. It makes a successful connection sound that says connected. It puts it at the top. We're good to go. And now there's this next button in the top right corner. You'll go ahead and press that one time. And next up is emergency SOS consent. This feature allows the Light OS to use GPS and surrounding network detection to share the most accurate possible location when you place a call or message to an emergency service, if applicable in your region. So you can learn more about this feature with this text right here that gives you more information about it and how that works. And then you can exit out of that by pressing the X in the middle. And you can either deny this or accept this. We'll go ahead and accept this. In the case that I do need to call 911 or an emergency services, the Light OS will be able to use the GPS and surrounding networks to send my address to the proper emergency services. So I'll go ahead and press the accept button. Next up is optional log sharing consent. Light OS has the option to share logs about any specific errors that occur with your Light phone in order to help us continually improve the reliability. Logs are primarily shared when there is a crash. So you can either deny this by pressing the button on the lower left, or you can accept this by pressing the button in the right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and accept this. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but I do like sending crash reports to the developers so they can better maintain the software and fix bugs and make more stable software. So that's why I'm going to accept it, but you can pick whether you want your information to be sent or not. So I'll tap accept. It vibrates a little bit, and then next up it says let's create your Light account. Now you can skip this or you can log in, but I highly recommend making a Light account so you can use the dashboard on the computer. You can import all of your settings and make modifications to your Light phone just like that. So let's go ahead and press this continue text at the very bottom. It vibrates a little bit, and next up is Light account consent. It's designed to work best with the Light account when you use this phone, and you can access the dashboard to import contacts or manage any of the tools. And they've designed it with user privacy in mind. So we'll go ahead and press accept or deny. If you don't want to use the Light account, you can learn more by pressing this underlined text right here, and it tells you what it's like to create an account and how the dashboard syncs all of your information together. So cool stuff. I'll go ahead and press the X button there, and then I'll press accept. We've recently launched a brand new AppFind Store at appfind.store, and you can get access to some incredible products for your Apple devices. And we're going to take a minute to take a look at all of these incredible products. Starting off with the AirPods case. You carry around your AirPods 2 all the time, and you can use this lovely case here to protect it and to add some style and color to it. So we can go ahead and open it up here and put it on our AirPods just like this. So it comes open and we can pull it out, and it's into two pieces here. So you've got the top piece, which covers the top part of the AirPods. You just slide it over like that, and it covers it just like that. Now, I put it on backwards. I'm going to flip it around. There we go. So that way, you can still have the hinge open up just like that. And now we've got the bottom piece. And the best part about this case is it lets you see the color LED light. So when you charge it or when you turn it on, the light comes on right there, and it lets you see without covering it up. So you can see the charging status or the pairing status just like that. And of course it comes with this little ring here that you can connect to your keychain or other devices. So there you go. That is the AirPods case for AppFind, a really cool product that you can now get using the AppFind Store. You can scroll down below, or you can go to appfind.store and get it today. Next up, we've got two variations of an Apple Watch band. And if you've got an Apple Watch out there, you can get a stylish band here. I can go ahead and open up the band there. I'll go ahead and open up the second one here. So it's got a nice little component here. You pull it open and you pull it down, and we've got two brand new bands that are now available in the AppFind Store for your Apple Watch. So you can bring your Apple Watch into play here, and all you have to do is disconnect them here and start. You've got them both kind of tied together in a way, so you can disconnect them both and then undo the band, and now we've got each Apple Watch band just like that. And now we can slide them on. So you may be wondering, how do you slide on an Apple Watch band? All you have to do is just slide it from the corner and slide it in, and just like that, we've slid in an Apple Watch band. Then we can take the other end and we can slide that in. And now we've got this brand new Apple Watch band attached to our Apple Watch. And here's another version of what it looks like. So you've got eye-popping colors here for your Apple Watch, your AirPods case, and then even better, we have them for the iPhone. So here we've got various cases for the iPhone. You've got the clear case, we've got a white case, a black case, and then even this blue, navy blue case color here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, And the best part about this blue MagSafe case is the fact that it wirelessly charges using MagSafe. So I can go ahead and pull the case out. I can bring in my iPhone, and I can go ahead and pop the iPhone in just like that. And now we've got our case protected. It's got a cutout here for our power button, and a cutout for the volume up, volume down, and the action button. So if you're still rocking an iPhone 15 and not upgrading this year, you can go ahead and get this case now. And keep an eye on the AppFind Store for the iPhone 16 cases that have the cutout button for the camera control. So that is the case, and you can see here we've got several other case designs. We can go ahead and open those up one by one and check them out. So we've got a MagSafe one, 15. This is really cool, a black case here. We've got a white case, so we can go ahead and open this up. We've got all kinds of colors, so you can check it out on the AppFind.store and pick whichever color you like best. And here we've got a clear one, so I'll go ahead and open up the clear one for you. Clear one, you can see right through it there. And there we go. So those are the case options we have for iPhone. We've got this white one, we've got a clear one, we've got the black one, and then this blue one here. So that's an overview of all of our brand new products at the AppFind Store. You can get the Apple Watch band, the AirPods case, or the iPhone case at appfind.store today, and it's really going to be awesome. You'll be able to set it up on your new device and be protected and have a stylish way. So these are all the new products that we have from the AppFind Store, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Here's a quick look at the AppFind Store. You go to appfind.store and you can use the promo code AppFind to get 15% off your order. You can see all of the products we just checked out, and you can purchase whichever ones you like the most. And don't forget to use that promo code AppFind for 15% off your order for Light account consent. Next up, it wants me to enter my email address. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my email address here, and I will type in my email address. And after you type in your email address, it's really cool actually. It's vibrating a little bit, like every time I press a letter. So there's no physical key here, but it's vibrating and letting me know that I've pressed a letter. And it's different because on a normal like iPhone or Android, when you press a key, it'll jump out at you and let you know that you pressed that key. But here, this is my first time typing on the Light phone. There's no visual representation that lets me know that I hit the accurate key, but there is a vibration that lets me know that I pressed a key. So it is cool to get that vibration feedback there. I'm going to go ahead and press the next button and move on. Next up, it wants me to create a password. Clearly, I'm going to create my password off camera here. So I have successfully created a Light account, username and password for that, and it wants us to go ahead and update the Light OS. So a new Light OS is ready to be applied. We'll press this apply button right here, and it says installing Light OS update. We'll see how long this takes loading. It seemed like it installed very fast. We press the button, and we're good to go. Recent activity will be displayed here. We're already in our phone. That was really fast. That was the fastest software update I've ever done in my life. So if we remember, our menu button is right here. We press this one time and it takes us back to our home, our menu button and home screen. So we press it one time. We've got our phone, and then it looks like our buttons are over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can call people that way. We can search for contacts. You can search for contacts that are in, and then you can see any contacts that are saved to the phone, just like that. We can also add a contact in just by typing in 1-800, and then next, and then call it test. And now we've got a new contact in here. So now when I hit contacts, test shows up just like that, and we can tap on it and call that person. So I can edit this contact, I can come in here and do more. I can share the contacts, or I can block. So really cool. Alright, let's take a look at what else we've got. We've got alarm. We can come in here and set an alarm. So We can set it for AM or PM, and we can just type in the time. So we can say 5 AM, and then we can press the alarm button, and there we go. We've got an alarm set for 5 AM. Today we're going to be checking out Surfshark for our lovely promotion where you can get an incredible VPN for about $2.19 for their 24-month promotion. I'm going to go ahead and download this onto our phone and show you the setup process, but you can use the QR code on screen to take advantage of this deal and get access to Surfshark's virtual private network. You can secure your online browsing. It uses protection and hides your IP address, and you can get all kinds of great features to make sure that you stay secure when you're using the internet. And you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark or use the QR code on screen to take advantage of the deal that we have, the promotion that allows you to get Surfshark for 24 months at just $2.19. So let's go ahead. This app is almost downloaded, and I'll show you what it's like to set it up on your brand new iPhone. So this is definitely one of the first things I do when I get my new iPhone. I log in, I set up my virtual private network so I stay secure, whether I'm browsing at home on Wi-Fi or whether I'm on the go on someone else's Wi-Fi network or on 5G. When I have Surfshark enabled, I'm safe and it's fast and it's reliable. So I'm going to go ahead and open this application up. After you've clicked the link in the chat or in the description below, the Surfshark, the appfind.org/Surfshark, or you scan the QR code on the screen and sign up, you'll be able to download the app onto your phone, and then here it's got two options: to create an account or log in. You would have most likely already created an account when you've redeemed the promotion on the QR code or on the link in the description. So you would hit the login button, and it asks you to continue with Google, Apple, or your username and password that you set up originally. After you have successfully logged in, this is what it will look like on your screen on your brand new iPhone 16. Now you may be wondering, what do you do? So what it's recommending is you to connect to a virtual private network in a certain location. Now your IP address can be from almost anywhere around the world that they have service. You can scroll down, and it looks like I tapped on one. I tapped on one, and it instantly opens it up and tells me more about that. So I highly recommend picking something that's local or nearby, because what will happen is when you're using your virtual private network, websites will kind of detect your location, and if it detects that you're very far away from where you actually live, sometimes it may not let you log in, or it may block you because you wouldn't want someone logging into your account that's not actually you. So sometimes it can be very challenging to get around certain things like that. One of my favorite features is the multi-hop. This way you can have secure connections from multiple directions, and I can scroll down. I can select something like we've got United States and Canada, United States, New York, and Canada, Toronto. We can tap on the multi-hop, and it will need permission in order for us to get started with the VPN. So let's go ahead and authorize the Surfshark and get permission. We'll hit the continue button at the very bottom, and now it's going to ask us, Surfshark would like to add VPN configurations. Since we do want our VPN to be connected, we'll press this allow button right here, and then it will take us to our settings where we'll have to enter our passcode. So I'm going to enter our passcode off camera here just to stay secure, and then it will take us back to the app and it will start connecting. And I'm going to hide my IP address at the top right here, but this is what it looks like. In the top right, your IP address pops up, and then it says connected and safe, and then it shows you your connection time. And then at the very bottom, you can see in the bottom left here, you've got the country that you're connected with, US, New York, and then you've got it via Toronto, Canada. So then you can press disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it on the right. I'm going to swipe down so my IP address goes away. So you can always disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it right here, or you can scroll and search for another location that you want. So you've got multiple locations here at the top, and you can select whichever location that you want to connect through to keep your data secure. So this is Surfshark, and it's our lovely promotion that we've got going on right now. You can scan the code on the screen, or you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark to take advantage of our incredible offer. And I hope you enjoyed the virtual private network and it keeps you secure. This is one of my favorite products that I use every single day to stay secure on the internet. Really cool. I'll go ahead and close that alarm out. We can press the menu button. We've got album. There are no photos or videos. And then we can press the camera button right here. It brings up the camera. We can take a photo. There's a shutter button right here. So in order to take a photo, say we want to take a photo of the set here, we can just hold down. We have to hold it down to snap the photo. It doesn't take it instantly. You have to hold it. That's really weird. Instead of just pressing it one time lightly, you have to hold it down to take a photo. Then we can take a look at the photos that we've taken right here, just like that on the phone. So it's not like the best quality. It's not like it's iPhone quality, but it gets the job done. So really cool there. So we can see all photos and videos. We can press the menu button to go back to the camera here. Another cool thing is we press the menu button and we go back to this locked screen right here. You can also press the camera button right here and it instantly pops the camera up. So super cool. And we can take a look at the other options here. We've got photo. We can change it to video and record some video, and then hold down. It shows the little red record light there. We can start recording video. There's even a selfie mode. We can tap the settings here, go to selfie, and look at us. Cheese. We can hold down and take a selfie. And then we can take a look at those photos and videos in the gallery there. So we've got the selfie mode. I can adjust the brightness of the screen with the scroll wheel right here. So I can scroll it all the way up and we can see it very clearly. I can scroll it back all the way down and it takes away the brightness. So that's what the scroll wheel does there. The scroll wheel is really cool. The hardware is really nice. We can send this photo as a message to someone. We can take a look at the video that we did. We can hit play. We've got volume up for the ringer and volume down for the ringer. I take it if we're playing the video, it will change the volume. There we go. So the video has to be playing to change the volume of the video. Right there, we can start recording video. Super cool. So that's the camera. We can press the menu button and see what else is here. So we've gone over the album, the camera. Let's take a look at the settings. You've got airplane mode, notifications, preferences, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, account, and info. And this is a very minimalistic phone. There are 0 apps, there are 0 social media. You wake up every day and you get the most simple and basic phone on the planet.
And if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, go to appfind.ai to subscribe to our newsletter where you can get the latest complete beginner guides every week in your inbox. You'll get tutorials straight from including these videos that we make on future technology guides and written tutorials on how to access these consumer electronic products and apps, and it's really neat. So go to appfind.ai to sign up today, and you can use the AppFind Complete Beginner's Guide strategies in your email inbox to get the latest technology, apps, software, and AI tools and products.
And there we have it, a very minimalistic phone. This has been a complete beginner's guide of the Light Phone 3. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and let us know what your favorite feature of the Light Phone 3 is in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we create our next technology video. We love producing these for you and can't wait to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.